Hello my friends, and welcome to Empowered by Michaela Smith. If you are one of those people that suffer from high levels of stress or anxiety, or from the imbalance between who you really are inside as a person and how you show up every day at your workplace or in your everyday life, then these videos are for you. Their aim is to help you to find that balance in your life again. And how? Simply by me encouraging you to take a little bit of time for yourself, step back and reflect on a piece of ancient wisdom I share here in these sessions. Wisdom that has been helping people for thousands and thousands of years to find that inner balance that you might be missing right now and help them to live happier and more fulfilled lives. And isn't that exactly what we are striving to find these days as well? Today's quote, today's ancient wisdom I would like to reflect on with you is coming from Socrates, and it says, "The secret to change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new." So let's talk together, you and I, about how does this quote relate to us today in this modern era. Well, I believe all of us have been in the situations throughout our lives when we decided to make some kind of changes in our lives. Small changes, big changes, does not matter. Normally what happens, we go and we've got a great intention and we have decided and we are so determined to stick to it. We want to go on a diet, or we decided every day I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go and work out before I go to work. Great decisions. Only to find out that it sticks with us for a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, and then we just slide back to our old patterns and old behaviors. Why is this? Well, I tell you why. Our brain is a really, really funny thing. It is wired in a way that it loves old and secured and safe old patterns. Even if these patterns, even if these behaviors cause us hurt, cause us pain, we know that they are not good for us. Brain is a funny thing. It does not understand what is good or what is bad. It only is wired to what we have put into it over the years. The way how we talk to ourselves, the thoughts that we think to ourselves, this is what is stored in our brain. And that's why Socrates is telling us, do not focus on fighting the old, but focus on building the new. Let's use an example of, for example, quitting smoking. A simple example, but a great one to use in here. If you want to quit smoking, normally, very often what happens, people focus on beating the old habits, talking to themselves in a way like, I don't want to cough, that's why I want to stop smoking. I don't want to feel breathless. I don't want to feel tired and exhausted because I can't catch my breath. I don't want to have yellow fingers or yellow teeth. That's why I want to stop smoking. This is when we are trying to change the habit by beating the old. Basically, we keep using the same narrative as in the past. The brain doesn't understand whether smoking is good or bad. It doesn't judge. It does not care. What it registers is the same words, the same thoughts, the same vocabulary. Cough, breathless, yellow fingers, yellow teeth, tired, right? So for the brain, it does not mean anything. No change is happening. That's why Socrates is telling us, focus on building the new. So if you want to quit smoking, start thinking about yourself like you have already quit smoking. Feel it, live it, and start changing your vocabulary. Start changing the narrative in your head. Talking to yourself in a way, I feel great like a non-smoker. I feel healthy. I am not breathless. I have got a lot of energy. I can go and play with my kids without getting tired. I can go for a run. I just feel amazing. This is when your brain starts realizing that something is going on. The narrative is changing. And if you repeat this narrative, if you change it from that old to new, you start rewiring your brain. And this is what Socrates is talking about when he says, focus on building the new. So you see how you can rewire your brain. And this is not just some positive thinking or positive talking to yourself. This is science. We have got thousands and thousands of research data and results from different researches on telling us how chemically our brain is wired and how we can rewire it. That's why focusing on the new is definitely the way how you want to create a lasting change in your life. Thank you very much for sticking with me today and talking about this quote from Socrates. I think it is so important, and awareness is everything. If we are aware of what we are, how we are talking to ourselves, how we are thinking, what we are feeding our mind with, we can make the change. So I invite you, if you are in the process of trying to change something in your life, maybe just be aware or reflect on what kind of thoughts are going on in your head, what kind of narrative is going on in your head. And if you find yourself that you're actually trying to beat the old habits instead of building new ones, then just change your narrative and let me know how it goes. Thank you very much for sticking with me today. If you would like to reflect on another ancient wisdom in the next session, then please just subscribe to my channel. Also, there is a website. You can see the website address on the screen right now. Please go and subscribe to receive my regular Saturday blogs that I only share with my subscribers. You have a great day. I look forward to speaking to you very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.